If you're a millennial like me, chances are you saw the Gremlins movies as a kid, so Gizmo will be a character you'll instantly recognize, the latest idea product LEGO kindly sent to me for this review. While model designers were stripped out of building instructions altogether, fan designers for LEGO Ideas sets still get a shot at the spotlight, which is cool. There's a few pages telling us a bit about the source material and the model itself, one of the cutest products LEGO has done as of late. Getting organic shapes done with the brick certainly isn't the easiest thing to do in the world, yet Gizmo was done really well in my opinion, and somehow, even though this is done out of plastic bricks, the furry look gets across rather easily, with a few nice piece choices by the toes and fingers, like slopes, wedges, or those 2x2 pagoda plates to replicate some of that white fur. Even the chubby look was nailed, but it's in the head where the build goes extra hard with the building techniques to recreate the character so well, especially around the eyes, printed elements by the way, where the eyebrow section, so to speak, was done at an angle like this, or the bottom eyelid assembly, cleverly using recolored mudguard car elements for that purpose. Pieces I don't recognize, however, are the ones done for the bottom lip, a pair of new rounded slopes that match regular 1x3 curved slopes and could prove to be useful for other builds as soon as they start getting made in other colors. The LEGO Gizmo is a display model all day long, but not static, and there's a few things you can do with it to make it a bit more expressive. His arms, hands, and fingers can be moved and posed differently if you'd like, and its legs can be placed at slightly different angles. Its head can also be turned, but there's a few studs under his chin not allowing the head movement to go further than it should. And then the ears, resting on ball joints, can also be adjusted ever so slightly. During the build you're given the choice of either building it standing up, like I did, or have him sit down like shown in the back of the box. Switching back and forth between modes will require a significant rebuild time, the reason why there's extra pieces for that purpose that will be leftovers if, like me, you choose to go for the standing option, though I'm sure if you go for the sitting one, you might have leftovers as well. I have avoided showing the back, as that is the place where one of those water splash pieces can be placed. A cool reference to one of the most important rules about the mogwai species: no sunlight, no food after midnight, and no water, otherwise it will multiply. Getting your LEGO model wet though doesn't seem to produce the same effect for some reason. Terrible quality control on LEGO's end, if you ask me. Besides the leftovers, there's also an extra build to this model, the classic 3D glasses Gizmo uses sometimes to watch some movies, which is neat, though no studs are in place for the glasses to be fixed. At little over 1100 pieces, Gizmo will retail for $110, which I'm not mad about, and considering the fact that there's the IP license, printed pieces, and was fairly enjoyable to put this together, makes me feel like this has good value, something I haven't said a lot about LEGO sets these days. The LEGO Gizmo is, at the end of the day, a solid product all things considered, though one I feel will only appeal to a relatively small group of people. And that's fine. I was initially worried about how wasteful the resources put into such a niche thing could be better used to produce something else. But looking back at Ideas, the amount of different products they keep churning out and how varied their offering is these days, I'm worried for nothing. They can clearly handle it and are doing great by making a LEGO set for everyone's tastes. Which reminds me that I should build and review this one soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.